Hello well-wishers and welcome to my channel Aspiring Minds. In today's video, we are going to discuss the line-by-line meaning, summary and do a detailed analysis of the poem The Solitary Reaper written by William Wordsworth. So grab your virtual seats and let's begin. Let us learn a little bit about the poet. William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet who, along with Samuel Taylor Coleridge, is credited for launching the Romantic Age or the Romantic movement in English literature, right? Wordsworth's works are often celebrated for the beauty of the natural world and the emotional response that he tries to portray through his works. The Solitary Reaper is one of William Wordsworth's most famous poems, written in 1805 and published in 1807. The poem is set in the Scottish Highlands and is inspired by Wordsworth's tour of the region. It reflects his deep connection with nature and his fascination with ordinary things of everyday life. Now, there is a central message that is there in the poem. That is, it shows how there is power in music and nature to transform or change individuals. The poem portrays a simple, solitary Scottish girl who is working with grains in the field, and as she is working, she is singing a melancholic song, a sad song. Her song is so interesting that it leaves a lasting impact on the poet, who, even after long having heard the song, still carries the music in his heart. Therefore, the poem conveys the idea that art and nature have the ability to live beyond time and place. Overall, the poem is divided into 4 stanzas. In the very first stanza, we see the poet giving us a description of this solitary Highland girl who is working in the field. Now, the word solitary means alone. She is reaping grains while she is singing to herself. There is no one else who's there with her. She's working alone in the field. At this time, the poet urges or requests the reader to stop all work and try to listen to her song. There is so much depth and beauty in the song that she's singing. The girl's song is described as melancholic and it fills the entire vale or valley with its sound. Here you will see the use of the word vale. So this stanza sets the scene and introduces the central theme of the poem, that is the song of this solitary girl. We see how she is performing a simple activity of reaping grains and she does not need the company of anyone. She is working calmly alone and she is singing a melancholy strain. That is how it is described. And it is a vast valley. A profound means a huge, vast valley where she is working, and the entire valley is overflowing or it is being filled up with the song of the solitary reaper. In the second stanza, we see the poet comparing the song of the girl to the beautiful welcoming notes of a nightingale. It's a very beautiful bird, and you will see there are other poets like John Keats who have written an entire poem on the song of the nightingale. So it's a very beautiful song that the nightingale sings, and to that the song of the solitary reaper is compared. And there is power in this song of the solitary reaper to soothe, relax, comfort the tired and the weary travelers who have been traveling from distant lands. The poet suggests that her voice is as rare, captivating, enchanting, exciting and beautiful as the song of the nightingale. And this stanza also highlights the extraordinary quality that is there in the song of the girl. Here we see the poet is mentioning Arabian sands. That is, he is meaning to say that even travelers who are traveling from long distances, when they hear the song of the solitary reaper, they are no doubt going to be relaxed. And after that he says that in springtime from the cuckoo bird breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. That is, this is how far and wide, just as the song of the cuckoo bird can travel far and wide and it can break the silence of the seas, similarly the song of the solitary reaper has the capacity to reach far and wide. That is how beautiful is the song of the solitary reaper. I will just be telling you the meaning of Hebrides in a moment. Here is an image for you of the nightingale bird and the cuckoo bird, to whom the song of the solitary reaper is compared. The poet mentions Hebrides, which is a group of islands off the coast of West Scotland. You have an image here with a map depicting the Hebrides Islands for you. In stanza 3, the poet expresses his curiosity and eagerness about knowing what is the theme, what is the content of the girl's song. He wonders if it is about some ancient things of the past, some sorrowful events, or if it addresses more common everyday themes like the sorrows and pains which each and every human being experiences. So throughout the span of stanza 3, we see the poet is trying to understand what is the meaning of the song that the girl is singing. So this stanza highlights that there is a sense of mystery in the meaning of the song and its potential to connect it to various aspects of human experience, because we see how the poet is at some time thinking that maybe the song is about some far off things, that is things of the past, and at other times he's saying that maybe it's just a simple song, because he says, is it some more humbly or a familiar matter of today? Is it something that she's singing about the present day things, the ongoing things of the present, or is she talking about things which are normal, that is sorrow, loss or pain, or something that has been and may be again? That is, she might be singing about something that has occurred in the past and there is a possibility of it occurring again in the future. So these are the various predictions which the poet is making on trying to listen to the song that the solitary reaper is singing. In the final stanza, we see the poet calling the girl a maiden. In stanza 1, she was called a Highland lass. Here she's being called a maiden. So in the final stanza, he is emphasizing the timelessness of the girl's song. That is, whether you hear it as something in the past, present or future, the song has its own validity. Regardless of the specific theme of the song, the maiden sings as if her song will never end. The poet watches her, listening attentively, and as he leaves this scene where the solitary reaper is, reaping the seeds, she's bending down with her sickle, she's working in the field, he sees that he's climbing the hill and he carries the music in his heart. This highlights that there is going to be a lasting impact, a lasting impression of the art and the ability of a simple solitary song that the girl was singing, and how it can have a deep connection for the poet. That is, he is trying to say that if you listen to her song motionless and still, as you are mounting up the hill, you will see that the poet is still going to be carrying the music of her song in her heart and it will never be lost. In the final part of the video, let us try to understand the major themes of the poem. There are 3 in total, that is, the power of art and nature. The poem celebrates the transformative and enduring power of music and nature. That is, both music and nature have the capacity to change, transform and heal individuals. Whenever we are sad or whenever we are happy, we turn on the music accordingly based on our mood. Why? Because it uplifts our mood or it resonates with our mood. Similarly, the girl's song, like the beauty of the natural world, has the ability to move and inspire the human soul. At the same time, we see another theme, that is solitude. The girl in the poem is depicted as being solitary. She does not have the company of anyone around her. This adds to the sense of her uniqueness and the power of her song. The poet too experiences a kind of solitude, as he is going to be carrying the music of the song in his heart forever and ever. And lastly, there is a sense of mystery in the art. That is, the poem raises a question about what could be the possible meaning of the girl's song. The very fact that the poet is trying to predict the different meanings of the song in stanza 3 shows that there is a sense of mystery in this song that the solitary reaper is singing. And just as you can tune into different types of music based on your mood, happy, sad, rock, pop, whatnot, similarly, based on your mood, you can try to associate yourself with the song that the solitary reaper is singing. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more such future updates. Thank you for watching. Bye.